Hey y'all, this is your divine drive-by for February 12th, 2023. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source sky, universe. Thank you so much for my life, for my family, for my soul tribe, for my gifts, for my stillness today, Spirit. Truly grateful for the way that I am very still inside while I process what makes me uneasy, while I process energy around me, connections in my life, things that making me uneasy, Spirit. I pray to be gentle with myself and with others today. I pray the same for my soul tribe. I want to say a little prayer over the connections in my soul tribe's lives, the new ones that are forming, the ones that are existing and need a little love, a little nurturing, need to be brought back to life. I pray that we are looking at ourselves and we are remembering how amazing we are, how special we are, how valuable we are, how loved we are, how capable we are, how gifted we are. Maybe slow down a little bit today. Maybe rest today when we need it. Maybe honor the pauses and not get frustrated by them. I'm working. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Heavy on the knot. Giving my energy or low vibrations or bad attitude to people who don't deserve it, Spirit. Saying less when I don't have anything nice to say, or when I feel like I can't show up as my absolute best self, and just giving myself grace and knowing that that's okay to feel how I feel. It's okay to need a moment. It's okay to want to pull back. It's okay to not have the energy to overextend myself. Go back and forth with people, give people energy that I don't have. Because when I have it, I show up. And when I don't, I shift my focus to just showing up for myself. And that is enough. That is more than enough. I pray that we all know that. Please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe and see what messages you have for them. For the divine drive-by today's Spirit, please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Gentleness, softness, calmness, peace is needed at this time. Needing to find it. Some of you are finding it, but amidst chaos. Heavy on the being around certain people whose minds are not well. Having interacted with them, air sign energy coming through really strong. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? Really struggling with people whose minds are not well, or people who really don't understand you. You know, everything that you say really escapes them. You have escaped them. You have ascended. You have outgrown these connections, and you're still holding on for dear life. Some of you, the pain that these connections have caused you has genuinely allowed you to conjure up some amazing new connections in your lives, honoring that they're not going to go where you want them to go, honoring what needs to be released, or honoring that people can't give you more than they can give, than they give themselves, and making this peace with what it is, or making peace with whatever discomfort your current situation brings, really sitting in the reality of it. Instead of allowing yourself to be in denial, to be in disbelief about what is being revealed to you, y'all are being rewarded, y'all are being blessed, heavy on your gifts, strengthening in your connections to the divine, strengthening to specific deities, strengthening to specific gifts, strengthening, okay? Direct connection to God. Someone has built a direct connection to God. Now, this could be you being used as a portal, as a channel, or literally building this most amazing relationship with someone who is divine. Earth angels in the flesh. If you could talk to God, what would that conversation look like? Some of you are able to talk to God whenever you want. Some of you have God on speed dial. You also have other entities on speed dial. Do with that what you will. Know who you're working with. Know what emotions are strongest within you at this time. Know what your archetype is. Who are you? So you can stop apologizing for who you are. So that you can recognize yourself in all of your forms, recognize your energy in so many different people. Anyway, it's the Divine Drive-By, so we're working with a new deck today. Today I was called to the Conjured cards. I love these cards. They literally screamed at me. I was in the Dragons and Phoenix bookstore out here, spiritual store, and I walked by them and they screamed at me. I don't use them often, but they're very powerful. You have to be ready to use them. The messages can get very dark in them. Very clear to see death coming in these cards. I don't say that to make you fear them in any way, but it can get really dark when reading these. And so they're not for everybody, you know. I guess I kind of said that as a disclaimer. But you know what? A lot of this energy is collective of doing shit you're not necessarily ready to do. May scare you a little bit to try for the first time, encounter for the first time, discover about yourself or about others, and even to do it anyway. Everything in you being called to do it anyway. This could just be like finding out what the fuck life looks like without somebody, without certain people in it. As scary as it may be, but I'll read the back of them. For centuries, people living in Appalachia have used homemade playing cards for divination, fortune-telling, and dream interpretation. This unique deck created by Jake Richards is fashioned after the folklore, superstitions, and dream symbols that Jake learned as he grew up in eastern Tennessee. Conjure cards include 54 and a 64-page guidebook on how to interpret them, as well as suggested layouts for divination. Jake Richards' family's legacy in Appalachia goes back generations. He has practiced Appalachian folk magic for almost a decade and teaches classes on the subject in Jonesboro, Tennessee, where he owns Little Chicago Conjure, a purveyor of Appalachian folk magic supplies. He is the author of Backwoods Witchcraft and Detoxing the Devil. It's a dope deck of cards. Okay, and so the card I was shuffling, and the card that flew out was the Five of Diamonds upright. But one of my favorite things about this deck is that they're actual playing cards with really beautiful images on them. But often, you can't just pull one card with this deck. You have to know what's going on with the surrounding cards to kind of get an even more in-depth idea of what this card wants you to know. And I love that about them. So I pulled the Five of... Thank you. Thank you. side or whatever. Alright. He brought me some oranges and some pineapple and pomegranate juice that he just freshly made for me. Thank you. Receive, Divine Feminine. Receive, Empress. I don't know who needs to hear that. Receive. Allow yourself to be taken care of. Anyway, 5 of diamonds out here in reverse. And so because I pulled it and it's you need to know what's going on with the other cards around it, I'm going to honor the card that's at the bottom of the deck, so let's read it. The 5 of diamonds, or the Hellbender Salamander. A totem of Appalachian folk magic, the Hellbender was used by conjure folk in the mountains for many conjurations, including that of love and marriage, which is why it foretells such. If the subject of the reading isn't relationship-based, it can also denote good luck. Reverse, this card shows a breakdown in love, romance turned sour, and having the last laugh at the other. Okay, so it popped out in reverse. And I'm going to read what was at the bottom of the deck, which is the Ace of Hearts, and it has a bird's nest inside of it. But I do want to say that the way that I've been doing love readings on live, mini love readings for y'all for the last 2 days, it's definitely an energy around love. Really making peace with certain things, really ready to open yourselves up and you know, experience new connections for others of you. You know, some of you have been on the fence about something, didn't know if it was going to be over or not, but, you know, certain decisions have been made or certain things have come out, even very permanent decisions that people have made, or mistakes or accidents, you know, or third-party situations, babies on the way, all types of shit, people doing shit they can't come back from. So decisions being made for you, even for some of you. That's not for everybody. For others of you, just committing, fully committing to fucking trying and showing up. So this definitely feels like a love connection, love reading, but at the same time, there's money, a money frequency playing in the background. So this also really feels like an abundance all around in love and relationships, but also financially. There's going to be an influx of money coming in for those of you who are doing the work when it comes to love in your life, whether this is letting your guard down, letting people in, you know, flirting, keeping it light, going on a first date, or this is you not so hyper focused on money anymore, but pouring more into yourself, more into your relationships, or this is you walking away, freeing yourself, empowering yourself from a connection that doesn't fucking serve you anymore, that you may have lost your power, your finances may have suffered. You're going to be taken care of. If you're worried about being able to take care of yourself on your own or move forward, you're going to be taken care of, you know, heavy on the influx of money coming in after this decision. So whatever, in whatever direction or the other, okay? One way or the other. At the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Hearts, upright, the Robin's Nest. This card represents the house and home, something new. In a reading of love, it shows romance with diamonds. In a reading of love, it shows romance. With diamonds, it shows money and friends. So this will be coming through with money and friends, really having a deeper connection, or deepening connections with your soul tribe, people who really speak to your soul, get you, 22 in the room, okay, not having to pour into these fucking meaningless, shallow ass connections anymore, often with people that y'all are related to, or people that y'all have been committed to for far too long. Oh my God, I found my people. Oh my God, they fucking get me. I don't have to explain shit. Really being at the point, I was talking to my homegirl Angela about this earlier, really being at the point where, like, yo, the types of conversations that you're having, the types of conversations that you want to have at this point. Hey, sister, love you, sister. Are only with people that you don't have to explain yourself to, because everybody else, they have to know this about you, that about you, this happened. They have to know so much fucking backstory. They need a fucking 3-hour course before they can have a conversation with you. Before you could just tell them one thing. I want to tell you something, but if you don't know this, if you don't know X, Y, Z, this is not going to make any fucking sense to you at all. And you know what? I only want to point in connections with people that I don't have to fucking explain myself to at this point. People who have really been riding with me. You know, been shooting with me in the gym, really been doing this work with me, so they just know. Okay, I only really want to share my personal space with people that I have amazing fucking insiders with, that I can look at and just fucking know. Okay, you know. Okay, now as my fucking sister walks in, period. You know, I can be like, yo, I'm feeling really Lily Puta today, and she knows what the fuck that means. That knows that my Lilith is out. I'd be like, yo, I'm feeling a little Lily Puta today. And you know my Lilith is out. Right? People who fucking get me. People I don't gotta explain that to. I don't have to fucking give you a whole fucking course on astrology and what a fucking Lilith placement is for you to fucking get it. Okay? That energy. Heavy on the sisterhood. Brotherhood. Okay? Shout out to Lilith. Okay? Except what I said. So anyway, if this card comes out with clubs, it shows a social agreement. With spades, it shows disagreements. So, honorable mention at the bottom of the deck underneath that is a spades card, and it really is giving me like Eight of Swords energy. So, really being in your head still about having a disagreement with someone that you love very dearly. This could be someone that, you know, you had in your home, was like family to you, is in your home, is like family to you. Okay, it's still being there. You know, it's still being on the back of your mind somewhere, or you keep thinking about this person, or some of you wonder if somebody's gonna pop back up. I love you too, sister, always and forever, every life. Soul trapped. Find your people. I've never met this woman in my life before October. That's my sister in real life. You know? Find your people. You'll remember them. You'll recognize them. You'll know them. Anyway, 2 things or 3 things. The sign for the day is Capricorn. Capricorn is real loud. Capricorn is real fucking loud. The moon is out here. The planet is moon. Could be a Capricorn moon that is relevant. Okay. The letter T is loud. G is loud. H is loud. Okay. The moon. Pay attention to how you feel. Okay, right. Some of you are like trying to bypass how you feel. Some of you are trying to bypass how you feel and focus on your responsibilities. Focus on where you feel like you need to structure your life better, and really shitting on your connections, really shitting on. That's what you've been worried about up until now. But you know, with the right support system, the right community in your life, like you don't have to worry about that. You know, you're well taken care of. You're well protected. You're successful. I also really feel like there's something about this: working smarter and not harder, building an intuitive business, building a business where you something about this, building a business where you get to use your intuition, where you get to focus on how you feel first and foremost. Fucking pineapple and pomegranate. Fresh pineapple and pomegranate juice is insanely fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, the number of the day is 11. Then I heard the 11th letter. Okay. The 11th letter. K. Okay. The 11th day. Prepare for the 11th day. Okay. The 11th sign. This could be Aquarian energy. 11th house. Where's your 11th house? What's in your 11th house? Sagittarius is really loud. May is really loud. May 11th is really loud. Gemini is still really loud from yesterday. Sagittarius, the opposite energy, popped out as your charm for the day. Okay? July and Leo are really loud. I feel like there being a level up, there being some expansion, okay? An upgrade, a severe upgrade coming into your life come July, okay? You're being told about this now, for the work that you do now depends on it, okay? May 11th was your uncle's birthday. May 11th is the day my parents finalized their divorce. Why the fuck do I know that? Ma, what day you got divorced from my father? Am I bugging? What day did you get divorced from my father?
August 13th, 1996.
What's May 11th?
The day we got married.
That's the day they got married. Okay. May 11th is your mom's birthday. Your pops is a Sag. Yeah. Crazy. May 11th, your solar return. August 13th is an honorable mention. It's crazy. Really loud. Anyway, do with that what you will. I feel like a Sagittarius is relevant. Deepening your connection with a Sagittarius is relevant. Okay, finding out where you have Sag in your chart could be relevant. I need you to deepen your knowledge at this time. Reading a book. This could be about different cultures, different deities. I'm picking up this book, Teachings of the Santeria Gods. Today I'm going to start this book. Meant to start it yesterday and didn't. Okay, this could be different religions, different deities presenting themselves, working with you at this time. Again, know your archetype. Know your archetype. Start working with the deities that represent these different archetypes. That represent your archetype. You will find that they will present themselves to you at different points in times. Anyway, I am going to get up off this. Oh, no, I'm not. Not before I tell you that avocado is really loud. Avocado is really loud, and working with avocado and your magical workings is important at this time. And I found this really dope article that I wanted to share with y'all called 9 Ways to Use Avocados in Witchcraft. And the first one is rune making. Haven't I been using my runes? Haven't I been using my runes with y'all specifically? Only here in the Divine Drive-Bys? Okay? Fresh avocado pits carve easily. Do with that what you will. Okay? Speed counts. Once they dry up and harden, carving becomes more difficult. Okay? Beauty and glamour spells. Combining a 1/2 cup of avocado with a 1/4 cup of honey. Mash and apply to your face. Ritual. Okay, ritualistically, intention is really what I wanted to say. Dyeing your altar cloth was really dope. When boiled, the pits from avocados produce a lovely natural dye. Okay, I love that. Use it to dye an altar cloth of organic material and take one step closer to maintaining an all-natural sacred space. Okay, avocado dye casts a lovely neutral to pink hue that looks especially elegant for spring festivals and love spells. There goes that love energy again. Kitchen witchery. Use this rich, creamy fruit and kitchen witch spells to smooth things over in tumultuous relationships. I have been craving avocado toast for the last 3 days. Leave a bowl of avocados on the table of an unsettled household, or bring a basket of them to a friend after a difficult discussion to soothe tempers. Yo, avocado oil is really loud. I keep holding this I keep holding this. Upping your protection is really loud at this time. Spell or mojo bags. Add avocado pits to spell bags for luck, abundance, or attraction magic. Let the pits dry at least 2 weeks in open air, longer for humid climates to avoid rot. Then place them in a pouch. Coins, dried mint, or other abundance items may be added to enhance their prosperity drawing properties. Magical garden. I love this because my garden is filled with all types of fruit. I use it as magical as compost. All my spell work. Compost avocado pills in your magical garden to bless it for a rich harvest. I'm gonna show y'all one day what my fucking backyard, my little space in the backyard really looks like. Because what you give the earth, man, it'll really give it back to you. Just Google avocado spiritual properties, my love, because I could say that I'm going to link it, but I'll probably fucking forget. If I do remember, then I'll link it in my stories later on. But I'll be honest, I'm real good at forgetting shit. Dig small holes at each of the 4 directional corners, north, south, east, and west. Place skins inside of holes and bury them during the first full moon of the planting season. Optionally, bury the skins with a gemstone relevant to your goals during planting season to sow the seeds of your potential. Shit's bomb. Ritual bath soaps. You can personalize your ritual baths by making your own bath products. Use avocado skin as skin softening, avocado as skin softening additives and soaps for rituals. Okay, counteracting the element of fire. I love this. If you notice your life seems to be overruled by the element of fire, I have a fucking Leo stellium in my chart. I think so. Okay, excessive arguing and fights, hot tempers and instability. Try leaving an avocado on the altar to cool down flare-ups. Once the avocado goes bad, bury it somewhere away from your property. Love this. I'm also going to be posting this, so I'm going to be posting this to IG, so that part. Heart chakra, it's green. We talk about this, eating green, eating different colors to associate it with your chakra. So heart chakra, having trouble opening your heart to a lover. Yes, and he came and brought me a whole plate of food, and I was like, thank you. Okay? Period. Having trouble opening your heart to a lover, difficult family member or friend. The earthy green color and warm flavor of avocados brings the heart chakra into alignment. Anoint your heart chakra, the areas at the base of your breastbone, with avocado oil to awaken warm feelings. I told you avocado oil was real fucking loud for me just now. Anyway, that's the whole article. Super bomb. Wanted to share that with you. I'm about to get up out of here. If you want to send me a love donation, I truly appreciate it, and may it be returned back to you tenfold. I hope you have an amazing day. Catch me over on my Patreon, where I'm going to go in a little more. All of the last 2 days, the love reads, the lives from the last 2 love reads that I've done, where I did these personalized card pulls on these mini love reads, and I gave collective love messages. They're posted on tier 1 of the Patreon. I put it up there, or maybe not the second one. I might just they are. I put them both up. They're up there, so you can catch them up there. And I love you. Have a good day.